Happy morning to all. Happy morning. The last class we discussed about the solid state, short key defect, fungal defect, imperfection of solid, etc. We are discussing. Anyhow, today we are going to learn about the new lessons. The unit 7, the chemical kinetics. Unit 7, the chemical kinetics is explained about the speed of the reaction. Speed. The reaction how is going fast, or the reaction how is going slow, and about the time intervals between the initial and final stage. These are about, we are going to learn about this reaction. For example, one of the reaction between the barium chloride and iron sulfuric acid. The immediate barium sulfate is formed within a fraction of a second. Barium sulfate is precipitated. For example, another one more example, the rusting of ions takes place a long years to complete the reaction. So what is about this chemical kinetics? How the reactions going fast, and how the chemical changes are occurred, and what happens the chemical reaction between the initial and final stages. Okay, we are going to learn about the chemical kinetics. Here, what we are learning, what our purpose we are learning is study about the rate of the reaction and about the mechanism of chemical reaction. What is about the rate of the reaction and about the mechanism of the chemical reaction and proceed under the given set of conditions, temperature, pressure, etc. Okay, these are the examples we are going to learn. And about in this area, what we are learning as per our textbook. That means first we are going to learn about the unit of the rate. What are the unit of rate? The rate of the chemical reaction, unit of the rate of the reactions, stoichiometric rate of the reaction, average and instantaneous rate, and about the rate law and the rate constant. It's a very important, the rate law and the rate constant. It's a very, very important question. And about what are the differences between rate of the reaction and about the rate constant. Rate of the reaction and the rate constant. What are the differences between rate of the reaction and about the rate constant? Molecularity, differences between order and molecularity. And one of the very important questions, write the integrated rate law equation, write the integrated rate equation. And order of the reactions. These are very important questions. And about the half-life period. About this lesson, we have one of the important about the half-life period. Collision theory is also a very important question. And about the Arrhenius theory, one of the guaranteed 5-mark question. Arrhenius theory. And about the effect of temperature. What are the effect of temperature? Nature of the reactant, concentration of the reactant, surface area of the reaction, temperature of the reaction, and about the catalyst. These are all we are going to discussing about this lesson. Please, today we are going to learn about what is about that rate law, and rate constant. Please also take the note. We can write the formula, okay, about the rate. Okay, please also take the note. We can write the formula of the rate. Today our learning objectives to learn about the rate of a chemical reaction. The lesson number 7, it is a chemical kinetics, the new lesson. I told you about that, the new lesson, chemical kinetics. Am I right? To learn about the rate of a chemical reaction. Rate, we can say the speed of the chemical reaction. That means the change of the chemical reaction. What is about the rate? The rate is a change in a particular variable per unit time. Okay, it's a change. Rate is a change. First of all, you should learn about the rate. What's a rate? The rate is a change in a particular variable per unit time. Here, in a chemical reaction, the change in concentration of the species, okay, change in concentration of the species involved in a chemical reaction per unit time. That is, per unit time, there is some changes in the concentration of the species. Okay, let us explain about one of the reaction. This is simple general reaction. A gives B. One of the general chemical reactions. Let us consider a simple general reaction that A gives B. A is means reactant and B is the product. Am I right? A is the reactant and B is the product. Here, the concentration of the reactant A can be measured at different time intervals. The time intervals are, we can say the time intervals T1 and T2. These are the time intervals we can be taken. Am I right? The time by the concentration of the reactant A can be measured at different time intervals. Let us consider the concentration of A. It has two times. We are getting two times. That is T1 and T2. Here T2 is greater than T1. Am I right? T2 is greater than T1. That means the A1. Okay, A1 and A2 respectively. What is about that? The concentration of the reactant A can be measured at the different time intervals. The concentration of the A can be measured at different time intervals. Let us the concentration of the A have two different times. What are the two different times? T1 and T2. Okay, that means T2 is greater than T1, the A1 and A2 respectively. How can you write the rate of the reaction? That is the question. How can we write the rate of the reaction? First of all, if we learn the formula, what is about the rate? The rate is equal to change in the concentration of the reactant. Concentration of the reactant divided by change in time. Change in time. Okay. Here we can give one of the sign, that is about the negative sign. Okay. The rate is equal to the negative sign of change in the concentration of the reactant divided by change in time. We can write the formula. Rate is equal to the negative signs. Here we are having the two concentrations. Which are the two concentrations? A2 minus A1 divided by T2 minus T1. What is about the A2? A2 is the concentration of A and A1 is the concentration of the A. Am I right? And about the time intervals, two time intervals, different time intervals, which is about T2 minus T1. We can written as that is about, we can use the change in the concentration. We can use the symbol is delta A divided by this T2 minus T1. We can be taken as delta T. Okay, this is about the equation 1. This is the formula for rate. What is the formula for rate? Rate is equal to minus delta A divided by delta T. Okay, here during this reaction, the concentration of the reactant is decreases. During the reaction time, the concentration of the reactant is decreases. So the change in concentration gives the negative value. Okay. About this, during the reaction, don't forget that is the one word question. During the reaction, the concentration of the reactant A decreases. Okay. Okay. During the reaction, the concentration of the reactant A is decreases. Hence, the concentration of the reactant A gives which value? A negative value. Which value? A negative value. Okay. This is about the rate. And also, here one more point is about that. If the concentration is followed by measuring the product concentration. Okay. If the reactant is followed by measuring the product concentration, the rate is given by, that is, we can written as delta B divided by dt. Here we are not using, here the rate is given by delta B by dt, where here B2 is greater than B1. So here no minus sign is required. Here having no minus sign. Can you understand? What is about the difference between during the concentration of reactant decreases, the change in concentration gives a negative value. Here anyhow, if the reaction is followed by measuring the product concentration, the rate is given by delta B divided by dt. Here B2 is greater than B1, so no minus sign will be required for this reaction. Okay, this is about the rate of the chemical reaction. This is formula is one of the 2-mark question. Don't forget that to learn about this formula. Next about the unit of, what is the unit of rate of the reaction? What is the unit of rate of the reaction? This unit also having the one-word question. Okay, one word. What is about the unit of rate? That is unit of rate of the reaction. The unit of rate is equal to unit of concentration divided by unit of time. Unit of rate of a reaction. Okay, unit of rate is equal to unit of rate equal to unit of concentration. Unit of concentration. Unit of concentration divided by unit of time. This is also one of the one-word question. Okay, unit of rate of a reaction. The unit of rate is equal to unit of concentration divided by unit of time. Here, the concentration is expressed in number of moles per liter and time is expressed in a second. Am I right? The concentration can be is expressed in terms of moles per liter. Okay, moles per liter. But here the time, what is how you express time? Time is expressed in second. Okay. Here the concentration is expressed in number of moles per liter and time is expressed in seconds. So we can be right. What is about the unit of rate is equal to, we can written as moles, liter, inverse and second inverse. This is the unit of rate. What is the unit of rate? Moles, liter, inverse and second inverse. Okay, anyhow, depend upon the nature of the reaction, minute, hour, years and can be also be used. Okay, anyhow, this is not an important. Anyhow, you should be learn about the unit of rate. What is about the unit of rate? The unit of rate is equal to unit of concentration divided by unit of time. Okay, this is about the one-word question. Okay, anyhow, for a gas-phase reaction, the concentration of the gaseous species is usually expressed in terms of partial pressure. Partial. In such case, the unit is equal to ATM second inverse. Okay, this is also about the one-word question. Okay, please learn that one and also please mark it as one-word question. Next about the stoichiometric of rate of the reaction. Stoichiometric rate of the reaction. The previous video I told you about the stoichiometric. What is about the stoichiometric? We can be say the balanced equation, right? About the stoichiometric and rate of the reaction. Stoichiometric and rate of a reaction. We can be say one of the balanced reaction. One of the balanced reactions. Sometimes, suppose one of the general reactions, A gives B. A gives B. One of the general reaction, that is A, that is the reactant, and B is the product. A is B. The stoichiometric reactions of the both reactants and product are same. Am I right? The stoichiometry of both the reactant and the product are same. That means, hence the rate of the disappearance of A. Okay, hence the rate of the disappearance of reactant A and the rate of the appearance of the B, product B, are same. Clear? What's the condition here? The rate of the disappearance of reactant A, the rate of the disappearance, because A is converted to B, product. The A reactant is converted to product B. Am I right? So here A is the disappearance and B is appearance, because appearance means forming as a product. B the product, this is the reactant, product. Okay, the reactant is an disappearance. Am I right? A, B means appearance. The reactant A is disappearance. Okay, this appearance, and about the B product is appearance. Anyhow, hence the rate of the reactant A, rate of the disappearance of reactant A, and the rate of the product B, rate of the appearance of product B are same. This is a condition. Don't forget that. Okay, anyhow, in a reaction, A gives product. The stoichiometry of both the reactant and product are same, and hence the rate of the disappearance of reactant A and the rate of the appearance of product B are same. We can be right on another one reaction. What is about another one reaction? Here reactant A gives 2B. That is the product. Here reactant. This is the product. Here having 1 mole, here having 2 mole. Am I right? Here having 1 mole, we can be say 1 mole, here having 2 mole. Here, for every moles of A, the disappearance of 2 moles of B appear. Here A is disappear and 2 moles of B is appear. Okay. Here A of reactant A is disappear and the product B is appear. How much moles of product B is appear? 2 moles of product B is appear. That means the rate of the formation of B is twice as the fast as the rate of the disappearance of A. This is a condition though. Okay. Here the rate of the formation of B is twice. Twice means double. The rate of the formation of B is twice as the fast as the rate of the disappearance of A. So we can be right one of the expression. That's rate is equal to plus dB. First you write the product, okay, divided by dt, okay, is equal to 2 into A, okay, 2 into dA divided by dt. This is about the rate. Okay, in other words, we can be right, rate is equal to rate is equal to minus of dA by dt is equal to 1 divided by 2 dB by dt. Already we learned about the rate law. Okay, here having plus. Plus means what is we are saying? That complete the reaction. We can be saying complete the reaction. Plus only having minus. Anyhow, this should be right. Here the two formulas about the rate. Okay, and next about that. Here, what is the explanation? The rate of the reactions is equal to the rate of the consumption of the reaction. Okay, here the rate of the reaction is equal to the rate of consumption of the reaction. And also one more point, it should be divided. It can be divided by its coefficient. Okay, it can be divided by its coefficient. Let us discuss another one reaction. That is, we can be right on one more reaction. We can take another one of the balanced equation. One of the equation that is XA XA plus YB equal to LC plus MD. How can you write the rate? Already I told you, the rate of the reactions is equal to the rate of the consumption of reaction is divided by its coefficient to the balanced equation. Okay? The rate of the reaction is equal to the rate of the consumption of the reactant is divided by its coefficient by the balanced equation, that is XA plus YB gives, that is not equal, gives LC plus MD. How can you write the rate? Okay, rate is equal to minus 1 by X. Okay, 1 by X dA by dt. Okay, we are writing the coefficient. We are writing the coefficient. That is equal to minus 1 by dB divided by y, coefficient y by dt equal to, again we can become here. Okay, product for the reactant side we should be give the minus. Okay, in the product side we should not give the minus. Okay, reactant side only give the minus. Okay, is equal to about that minus 1 by L d here C divided by dt, that is equal to minus 1 by M d by dt. Can you write? Can you write this general equation? Right. Once again, this should be right. How can you write? That's it. Don't forget that to learn about the theoretical part. What is about the rate of the reaction? The rate of the reaction is equal to the rate of the consumption of the reactant. That means the formation of product, or we can say the formation of product, divided by its coefficient. Divided by its coefficient. Each coefficient should be divided. So we get the rate. The reactant side we can use the minus sign, and the product side we can use the plus sign. Okay. Anyhow, reactant side, that is rate is equal to minus 1 divided by X. 1 divided by X d into A divided by dt. That term is equal to this one. That is equal to 1 divided by Y minus 1 divided by Y, that is dB by dt. That is equal to product. I told you about that. Product will not use the minus. Okay. Product. How do you write about the product? 1 divided by L dC divided by dt. That is equal to 1 divided by M dd divided by dt. This is about the rate of the reaction. Let us begin to discuss another more example about that one. That is the average and instantaneous rate. Rate can be explained, another one more, by average and instantaneous rate. Average, all of you know that one. We are taking somewhat average, am I right? Average. But instantaneous means happening immediately. The reaction is happened immediately. We have average and instantaneous. Average and instantaneous rate. Here, the average and instantaneous can be explained by one of the reactions, that is isomerization of cyclopropane. Isomerization of cyclopropane. This is the cyclopropane. Okay, cyclopropane. Cyclopropane. The cyclopropane is converted into cyclopropene. Cyclopropane is converted into propene. Okay. Propene. Can be right? It's like propene. In means double bond. Okay, E means double bond. A means single bond. About 7-8 Kelvin. Here, the kinetics of this reaction can be explained by some of the measuring of concentration of cyclopropane by at regular intervals of time. We are giving some regular intervals. What are the regular intervals? That means the time, for example, time, 0 time. When the time is 0, the cyclopropane value, somewhat some value. When the time is some time is 5, time is increasing up to 5, we get one value. Again, time goes to 5 to 10, one of the value. It is one of the theoretical value. Am I right? One of the theoretical value. The theoretical value also you should be learned about. Okay, one of the theoretical value. First, I am going to write the theoretical value. What are the values? That is the concentration of cyclopropane at various time intervals. Concentration of cyclopropane at various intervals of time, various time. Okay. The cyclopropane, and also should be write the units mole liter inverse. Time. Okay, time is minutes. Time is minutes. The 0 at the time is 0. What is the value? 2.0. And about at the time goes to 5. What is the value? 1.67. Time goes to 10. The time 10. 1.40. Okay, 1/40. And time goes to 15, 1.17. Time goes to 20, 0.98. Time goes to 25, 0.82. 30, time goes to 30, 0.69. These are the values. Okay. Here, one of the conditions, don't forget that when the time is increases, the concentration is decreases. Am I right? The concentration of cyclopropane is decreases. When the time intervals are increases, the concentration is decreases. Don't forget that. First, anyhow, we should be write one of the problem. How can you write? How will you write the rate of the reaction? Rate of the reaction. Rate of the reaction. Delta cyclopropane divided by change in time can be given delta T. Okay? Okay. Rate of the reaction. Okay, rate of the reaction is equal to D, that is delta, change in the concentration of cyclopropane divided by T. Here, you should be write the overall rate of the reaction. The rate over the entire 30 minutes. The rate over the entire full 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes. How can you calculate? It is equal to, here the over end of full 30 minutes is what is the value? 30 minutes of full 30 minutes, what is the value? 0.69. Okay, 0.69 can be written as, first the minus, 0.69 minus, okay. Then, in the initial time, that is how much? 2. Divided by time intervals T, that is final value, how much? 30. What's the potential value? Is equal to minus 0. So what is the answer? 2 minus 0.69 is equal to 1.2
0.31 divided by 30 minus 0 is equal to 30. Then how much? Approximately 0.00436 etc. Okay, 66667 etc. like that. We can utilize is equal to 4.3 into 10 raised to minus 2. Okay, is and also we should write the mole unit mole liter inverse and in minute inverse. This is about the rate of the overall entire 30 minutes. We are writing the rate of the overall entire 30 minutes. What is the meaning? It means that during the first 30 minutes, okay, during the first 30 minutes, the concentration of the reactant decreases as an average of 4.36. Also, we should be take 4.36. Okay, 4.36 into 10 to the power minus 2 mole liter inverse and minute inverse at each minute. Okay, that's the meaning. What's the meaning? It means that during the first 30 minutes of the reaction, the concentration of the reactant is what? The concentration of the reactant, that is, decreases for each intervals of time. Concentration is decreases as the average of, what's the value? 4.36 into 10 raised to minus 2. Okay, mole liter inverse minute inverse. Okay, let us calculate one more. About the calculation of average of initial and final, initial and later, then we later stage, okay, over a short period. Let us calculate the average rate of for an initial and later stage. Initial and later stage over a short period. We should be right. Two formulas. One is the rate for initial stage, rate for final stage. Otherwise, rate for later stage. Okay. Then rate for initial, rate for later. Okay. First we write rate for initial. Rate for initial stage. What is about the initial stage? That is, first three we can be gives as the initial. First three. Okay, first three are the initial. The last three we can be take the later. Okay, last three are the later. Okay, anyhow, first three we are taking what? The initial stage. That is minus of 1.40 minus of 1.40 minus 2.0 divided by about that 10 minutes 10 to 0, 10 minus 0, 10 minus 0. Clear? 1 concentration 1.40 minus 2.00. Next about the time 10 minus 0. So what's the value? Is equal to approximately is equal to 0.6 divided by 10. This we can write as 6.6 into 10 raised to minus 2. Okay, 6 into 10 raised to minus 2. And also you should write the units. What is about the units? Mole, liter inverse, and also minute inverse. Next about that, we can write the rate for later stage. This we can be take these two values. Okay. What's up these two values? 0.69 and 0.98. Minus of 0.69 minus 0.98 divided by these two values can be 30 minus 20. 30 minus 20. So what is the answer? Is equal to about 0.29 divided by 10. We can be written as that is 2.9 into 10 raised to minus 2 mole liter inverse and minute inverse. Okay. Okay. Anyhow, from the above calculation, we have to know about that. Above calculation, we have to know about that. The rate decreases with the time of the reaction proceed, and the rate cannot be used to predict the rate of the reaction at any instant. Okay, we should be say about that. We can be tell about that. The definition for instantaneous rate. The above calculation, we come to know that the rate decreases with the time. The rate decrease with the time. Okay, the rate decreases with the time as the reaction proceeds. So the average rate cannot be used. The average rate cannot be used to predict the rate of the reaction at any instant. Okay, anyhow, what is the definition for instantaneous rate? Means the rate of the reaction at a particular instant during the reaction is called instantaneous rate. This is one of the 2 mark question. The rate of the reaction at a particular instant. The rate of the reaction at a particular instant during the reaction is called instantaneous rate. Okay? What is about the instantaneous rate? The rate of the reaction at a particular instant during the reaction is called what? Instantaneous rate. Okay, don't forget that. About that, we can be write one more question. What is about that question means? Rate law and the rate constant. Rate law and the rate constant. Rate law and rate constant. Let us we can discuss one of the reaction. That is M A plus N B gives product. This is one of the reaction. M A plus N B gives product. The rate law for this reaction. Rate law for this reaction can be written as rate is equal to K into A the power M, A the power M and B the power N. This is about the rate. Here what is about the K? K is called as a proportionality constant. Okay? K is called the proportionality constant. That we can be say the rate constant. Okay? The value of M and N. The value of M and N is called as the order. Order. We are saying M and N order. Okay? Okay, with respect to A and B. Anyhow, the overall order of the reaction is given by M plus N. The overall order can be written as M plus N. That means the value of the exponents M and N, the value of exponent M and N in the rate law must be determined in the experiment. The rate, okay, here don't forget that. So one very question. The value of the exponent M and N in the rate law must be determined experiment. They cannot be deduced from stoichiometry. It can be determined only by experiment. Okay, don't forget. Okay. The M and N, the values of the exponent M and N in the rate law must be determined in experiment, it cannot be deduced from stoichiometry. Anyhow, here, what is about the rate law and the rate constant mean? The rate of the reaction depends upon the concentration of the reactant. The rate of the reaction depends upon the concentration of the reactant, and the reaction, one of the considered reaction, Ma plus Nb gives product. The rate is equal to K into A and write the exponent power M and B into and also N. Okay, this is the important question. And anyhow, our today assignment. Rate law and rate constant. Rate law and rate constant. Thank you all for your time. Have a nice day.